Good evening, everyone out there. Happy 4th of July weekend. I hope everybody is having a wonderful weekend. Are you a swashbuckling adventurer? Have you ever been followed by the looming cloud of destruction wherever you go? Are you a faithful companion or a sidekick? Well, I hope one way or the other you are. Are you a finder of rare antiquities? Do you have a scar on your chin like I do? I really do. That's a story in itself, and no, I didn't get it with a whip. But that would have been an interesting evening, wouldn't it? But anyway, you've come to the right place, kids, because tonight, I, Dr. Scott, the host of Video Vault Live, let's see where our guests fall in with the likes of Dr. Jones and his cohorts. So we are going to bring in our first guest. It is none other than Technish from Caps Off Gaming. Good evening, sir. How are you?
Welcome. I'm feeling great, yo. I watched the Transform movies today. I'm really excited. I'm really happy. I'm 2 for
Excellent.
2 now with summer movies. Good movies. So let's leave it at that.
I still need to watch that new the Bumblebee when they came out. I have it here in the house, but I haven't even watched it.
Oh,
yet.
the previous one before Rise of the Beast. Right?
Yep, okay, yep. And okay. I'm really excited about Rise of the Beast. I want to see that.
Yeah, it's dope.
It looks good. It looks good. Hey, what do we say we bring that other guy in?
Yeah, dog.
All right. You all know him. You love him. No, he's not Keanu. We've said that a dozen times. He's slightly more handsome and a lot more cool. It's Retro Rob. There he is.
Yeah, my guy. Rob! I want to see his caption.
I just made it. I forgot. I was eating spaghetti.
Well, we were going to be...
That's quite Italian of you, Rob.
Yes, that is quite Italian of you. Well, we were going to be joined by Johnny Graphics tonight, but as a couple of us have mentioned before, and he mentioned the one time when he was on, he just moved, as you know, and he's been doing a lot of remodeling, and he's been really, really knee-deep in getting that done today. So he decided that he was going to give us his best rather than the zombie look like, I've been working and I've been smelling glue fumes all day. So that's cool. Johnny, we will catch you on a different day. We were just going to keep the crew to 4 tonight, but and now I did invite one other guest who I said, we've got 4 for tonight. If he shows up, I won't say who it is. If he shows up, that's cool. We'll bring him on. Otherwise, we'll just keep it a nice intimate 3.
Don't worry.
So that's where we'll keep it. So well, anyway, first off, let's talk about the thrilling opening sequences from each film, from the rolling chase in Raiders of the Lost Ark, and of course there's the hair-raising cliffhanger in Temple of Doom, and that exciting train chase in The Last Crusade. Gene, Rob, I'm going to let you guys just jump in. One of you, what was of those scenes, which one was the one that just made you go, oh my gosh, that is just, hair-raising, you just biting your nails?
I don't know. Rob, you want to go first, man? Because I don't want to steal anybody's thunder.
The scene when they got to get out of the airplane and they do the life raft down the snow hill.
Yeah.
That's probably that's the craziest thing I saw when I was younger.
I want to try that. I know we'll die, but I want to try that.
Oh yeah, we'll definitely die.
Yo,
could we have reserve parachutes just in case?
Just hop out right out the joint.
Yeah.
Out of those the trilogy. I mean, I know there's more, but we're talking about the trilogy. I think my favorite one was young Indy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, young
Phoenix.
Yeah, young Phoenix. Yeah, exactly. Young Indy, and then the artifact, and then it's the same guy he's gonna meet throughout the movie and everything. So seeing that in the beginning, and then later on in the movie, oh snap, this dude's still alive.
With his little cane and everything.
Yeah, little cane and everything. I think that's one of my my most fondest intros
Isn't it interesting though with that character? And I don't know his name right now. I think he was just White Hat. I don't think he really had a name. Isn't
Yeah.
it interesting how they made him so unlikable? And
Mhm.
he, you only saw him for a few seconds here or there, but it's just like, man, I don't like this guy, and you're not supposed to like this guy. I mean, it's not like he's the neighbor next door, bringing you cookies or something like that. He's
Like
just
the
this,
scowl on his face.
yeah, he's
Yeah.
a crotchety old man like I'm going to be when I'm about 78.
Crotchety.
Yeah, yeah. I'd probably, wow, I'd probably
I
have
stole
to.
yours, huh?
I'd probably have to go along with Temple of Doom myself because
Okay.
just him getting out of Lao She's lounge, and then all the shooting, and then the big
Yeah.
gong, and then jumping out, and then right into the top of that car with short round driving, and he's got those wooden things on his feet so he can reach the pedals, and then the car chase there, and then all the way to the airplane. I mean, this was Indiana Jones's. I think it was his version of falling down the stairs.
Yeah.
Uh,
Was he was poisoned at that point too, right?
yeah, he
Yeah,
got
he was
poisoned.
poisoned. He was
Yeah.
poisoned. He was running around like they were kicking the antidote around the room, and it was like
Yeah.
diamond or antidote, diamond or
People were
antidote.
dancing. They were dancing. Yeah.
Yeah, yo.
And,
So,
and and in that scene, of course, you have the famous Harrison Ford point: "Stay there," that sort of a thing. Like
So that-
because she picks up, "I've got this. I'm gonna put it right here." So,
it's like that's gonna stop anything. Like, lady, I just need the joint. Okay, I don't
Yeah.
care about your parts. All right.
Yeah.
I
that's
really don't.
that's dessert. That's for later.
Yeah,
So,
like
yeah.
I'm not here with your parts, dog. I need the antidote.
Yeah. Well, not unlike the James Bond movies, the Jones movies have shown us very diverse and breathtaking locations featured in the trilogy. Maybe not as many because it's not like he's a spy or anything. I mean, he did play a spy in the Young Indiana Jones Chronicles,
Mhm.
but it's not like he's a
Wow,
spy
you brought
and
that back.
right. And it's not like there's like 25 Indiana Jones movies. I mean, we've only got 5, and we're only talking about 3, but we did get to see some exotic locations. So, what are some of the most interesting ones that do pop into your mind when you think about Indiana Jones? What are some of those exotic locations or very interesting places that he's kind of gotten tucked in or taken away to or whatever that he just
I liked in Temple of Doom when they were eating in the palace.
Oh, that was nice too.
That was nice. That was opulent.
yeah.
And
you know?
and you could feel how he felt out of place. Like I related to that. Like
It's like, I'm not supposed to be here right now. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not supposed to be here right now. I really like that. Like,
yeah, that
everything was decked out. Like,
Yeah.
despite there was like, child labor happening underneath it and
Right.
everything.
Yes.
Well, I mean, he was supposed to be going to New Delhi, and he ends up going to Pankot. And just like he told that shaman at the village, he's just like, we're not, Delhi, Pankot is not on the way to Delhi. And he was just
Right.
like, you will go to Pankot Palace. And it's just like, one way or the other, you were brought here. No, we fell from the sky. No, you were brought here. You're going to that palace. And thank
Yeah.
God that he did, because look, that movie used to get kind of bashed. And I think that's kind of funny how we as humans,
Temple of Doom got bashed?
yeah, I used to
Really?
get it. Well, when by comparison to Raiders when it came out, it was like,
Yeah.
it wasn't as good, and it was
Yeah.
like it was one of the first 2 movies to that they were considering at that time PG-13 ratings.
Right.
So that and Gremlins, so it still got PG, and then right after that, that's when PG-13 came in. But you had some kind of graphic stuff going on there, and a lot of crazy stuff. But I think a lot of the times that people don't realize that we are, number one, we are watching an Indiana Jones film, and it is supposed to be hokey. A friend of mine from a long time ago, he one time told me, he said, you have to notice he always gets his hat back, he always gets his whip, he always gets out of the most harrowing situation by the skin of his teeth, or out of some
like B movie type
yes,
stuff.
because
Okay.
these are supposed to be based on those serials from back in the 20s and the 30s.
Exactly.
Will our hero win? Will they save the day? Tune in next time for our for Flash Gordon or whatever.
Yeah, the
And
radio shows. Yep.
so that's how come, and I will bring this up even though we're not talking about that movie. That's how come I finally forgave. This was last week. I watched Crystal Skull last week, and I finally forgave the whole refrigerator thing because it's supposed to be cheesy. It's supposed to be, oh, give me a break. This is BS. I forgave that just because it does go slightly over the BS line, but I had to remember it's an Indiana Jones film. So
I'm a scientist, yo.
I know,
yeah,
but
and
besides,
that doesn't make sense. What happened?
it makes no sense at all. But a lot of the stuff that happens in these movies, like for example, look at the physics behind them falling out of that plane.
Yeah,
They would have been dead. So, I mean, that's more plausible than the refrigerator.
As soon as that raft hit that first bump, it would have been
it would have been a wrap. It would have been a wrap, right? I would have been airborne, like at least like 10, 15 feet in the air, and then falling awkward.
That would have been.
They would have hit it once, and then that's it. And then it would have been like, dun, 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 dun.
Roll the credits.
Yep.
That would have been a red liquid belly flop. Done.
Oh my gosh, man! And I'm like, and I understand. Fridges back then were lined with lead and everything like that. But like, come on, my guy, come on, dog. I think did a baker's dozen? No, even a baker dozen. A dozen barrel rolls, dog. Like, come on, dude. All right.
It's all good. It's all good.
It's all good. Yeah,
it's all good. So, Rob,
hokey. All right.
Yeah, it is. It's supposed to be hokey. Now, this is the movie where you're supposed to suspend your disbelief a great deal, and so I did. Rob, any locations that you said, yeah, that's cool that they went there or something like that?
I just want to bring up the fact that we've used the term hokey and crotchety tonight.
I love the term hokey.
I know it's just so like.
What other terms can I bring up?
I'm gonna go with the Amazon. So
okay.
I like because a lot of the games that I play that are Indiana Jones related, always the jungle levels are like the most fun, and so I really like the Amazon level, like in the movie.
Okay, let's say level.
Yeah, I'm not sure why. I just feel like it's more mysterious because when I was in Guam, when you were to enter a jungle there, you actually had to ask the gods for permission to enter, and so
really?
jungles
as military.
Well, yeah, when I was TDY there for like a month and a half,
okay.
And so before you visit, you have to ask because they do believe that they're they're sacred and that they're also contain spirits. And so I just find jungles kind of fascinating in that sense. So
there was a movie that I saw, and I can't remember what it was right offhand, but I know it was a military thing, and they were meeting with some people from a village, and I remember them praying before they went into this village, and I can't remember what it was, and they were like, "Why do we need to pray?" And they said, "Trust me, you're going in there, and it's not yours." Oh. And it wasn't Bridge Over the River Kwai, but it was
a Predator.
No,
you're gonna want to pray.
Now I lay me down to sleep.
You're not.
That's another movie.
A bag of peanuts at my feet. Yeah, I don't know. I really like it I really liked when they went to Venice because even though it really wasn't very exotic, like when they were in South America or even in China or India, it was a civilized city, a larger city in Europe, but of course, like Indiana Jones style, he has to find something that's going to kill him and or other people.
Sure.
So it's just like, oh yeah, I happen to find some petroleum down here, and I'm gonna burn this library down. So, but with the canals and then of course the water chases and stuff there. I think
Yeah.
it was pretty cool that they ended up there in Venice.
Dude,
And of
I'm a
course,
sucker for those wooden boats too in Italy. Those wooden speedboats. Holy crap, those are nice.
yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah, man.
Oh yeah, and you were recently went to Italy too.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
So yeah, that chase seems awesome because I was like, oh, those boats.
This is perfect.
Yeah.
And they're really that fast.
Yeah, but they're just so beautiful, man. I mean, that's real wood and everything. I mean, it's just it's really nice.
Okay. Scott, you got an image? You bringing it up?
I'm just bringing. No, I don't have an image for that. But I just thought I'd bring up a picture just because it's pretty, and
Okay.
we'll show our
We get to
hero
talk
here.
about this?
You got Mysticles popped on. Say what's up.
Yeah, Rio.
Well, while we're at it, we'll check out the comments real quick, and then we'll pop back in, and we'll check the comments every once in a while.
That's what Indy's doing in the picture, right? Oh,
Yeah.
what's up? It's
There's
Retro Trade, man.
Hey, what's up, guys? Thank you. We're glad you're here.
Dude, we're meeting him up at Retro Trade and meeting up at Torg.
Oh, that'll
Yeah.
be cool. That'll be
Yeah.
cool. And there's
Going
Dave.
to-
Hey,
I'm
guys.
going to Torg.
Hi, guys. Hope
Going
you're all
to
doing
Torg.
great. Yes, we're doing good. Mr.
Dave's the man, dude. What's up, Dave?
Yeah,
And-
Mr. Cleese, Rio.
He said, just got done cleaning up after dinner. He's not doing much, so he's just kind of sitting back, putting his feet up, relaxing a little bit. That's good.
Get
That's
yourself
good.
a little beverage,
Yeah.
Just a little
Yeah.
beverage, maybe some popcorn or
I
something.
like you guys watch a lot of Mysticles stuff, man. He's so chill, man.
Yeah.
It's so awesome, dude.
He's got some really cool effects too. So I'd like to
Yeah.
know what he edits with because
I love his editing.
Yeah.
he and I
love
we've
Neil's editing.
talked before about
Straight up and
maybe
down.
hooking up and doing something. So maybe we
Yeah.
might do that because especially if he's so Mysticles are using Final Cut, Premiere. What are you using? So go ahead and put that in the chat, and we'll talk about that in a little bit.
He's already
So-
left.
Oh, he's gone.
No, I'm sure he's still
I'm
around.
Oh,
asleep now, man. I just got
Yeah.
done with dinner. So anyway, back to our discussion here on
Yep.
Mr. Jones and his friends. So of course we did have female leads, and my favorite of all. And I was gonna bring up pictures of just them, but I did not do that. So I have
I remember
just
that.
all three. But my favorite is Marion. I
That's
absolutely
mine, too.
love Marion.
That's mine,
Marion
too.
Ravenwood.
I've had a crush on her since Animal House.
Since Animal House, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah,
I
I-
love her, man.
I can't tell you how many times I freeze framed that one part. But anyway,
Okay.
so, but
She is wonderful.
there was a girl that I used to date that very much looks
Oh.
just like her, and she was real tomboyish like her too. And I'm like, this has to be the reason why I hooked up with this girl. It has to be because because years later I'm like, yeah, she reminds me of Marion Ravenwood, and I didn't really realize it when I was dating her. And
Yeah.
then it was just like, oh, all of a sudden, hey, yeah, 1 and 1 is 2. So there you go. But she doesn't look like Marion anymore. No,
Mystically says he uses a Cyberlink Power Director.
never heard of it.
It
Never
sounds
heard of it.
amazing just saying that out loud.
Yeah, it sounds like something like Arnold Schwarzenegger would use, like with Cyberdyne systems or something.
Power Link.
He's using the
Yeah.
Cyber Power Link. It's awesome.
I just sent them that when I edit, I use Filmora 12. That's what.
Oh,
I
okay.
use. Yeah.
So,
But
but,
it's like Final Cut. It's the same thing. Same shortcut keys. Same thing. Yeah.
yeah, there's a guy that I follow. He talks about that, and I'll have to send you a link because he does some classes and stuff on it and different tutorials and stuff. So
Okay. Nice.
I'll send that to you.
Yeah.
He's a real cool guy.
All right.
But anyway,
Let's
so
get back
we've
to
got
this.
Marion Ravenwood, of course, Willie Scott from Temple of Doom, and then here's that wonderful picture that I'll show this one first that Gene was talking about. We'll go back.
Monkey brains, man. Right?
Monkey brains. That's actually that's the eyeball soup.
That's the eyeball soup.
That's the
Okay.
eyeball soup.
No.
Oh
I don't
yeah,
remember.
yeah. Of course, because the monkey brains came in.
It
the
came
head.
with monkey head.
That
Monkey
was
head.
nasty, dude. I'd have been
Chills.
whipping everybody in there. I'd have whipped my way out that building so fast.
I'd be like, you don't have anything that doesn't. It's like, all right.
I would have, man.
I would have said, okay, people, I understand you're a different culture. I get it. But you got all this crap off of animals, and what did you do with the parts that I eat? Because, you know,
I'm not
is it back in the
eating
kitchen?
monkey
There's
anyway,
no,
man.
there's no chilled monkey brains in there, dog.
There is no.
That's some bullshit. That was some BS, dog. There's no
Yeah.
chilled monkey brains. Come on now.
New from Ben and Jerry's, chilled monkey brains.
And you gotta think about this. This is like what?
It
like
is chunky monkey.
Chunky monkey. That's right.
Chunky monkey. Oh.
And of course, our third heroine we had was Dr. Elsa Schneider.
Show that
And
picture. I don't see that.
Where's she at?
Right
oh,
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And of
Yeah.
course, this actress whose name just left my head, but she also had a very, very small part in the James Bond movie A View to a Kill. She played Jenny Flex, and she just had this real teeny tiny bit part. She said like, "Hi, I'm Jenny Flex. I'll show you to your room," or something like that, or "Welcome." That was about it. Then she dies later, and that's it. You see her body floating down the river, and then they get her in this later. So her and Roger Moore had some no interaction. It was just, oh, you're Jenny Flex. Cool.
Mystically says he loves the opening scene of Temple when she sings "Anything Goes."
Yeah, that's actually a pretty decent scene, I thought.
Yeah.
And I just hope that Spielberg didn't decide he wanted to marry her off that performance, though, because
Oh, that was in the club, right?
yeah, that was
Yeah.
at
That
the
was in the
club.
club. Yep.
Anything goes.
Mhm.
He put 2 holes in my dress. I'd be like, shut up, I'll buy you a new dress. So, but
Last
anyway,
lady.
our
You
female
died.
leads are all quite different in all 3 films.
Mhm.
Now, these 3 characters in the trilogy, from Marion to Willie to Dr. Elsa Schneider. So, what makes them like really great leads, and how do they fit in, considering that they're very, very different? Because Marion's very tomboyish and boisterous and very, very, not that the others weren't strong leads in a way.
Oh, she's a badass, man.
But she's a badass. Now,
Yeah.
Willie was not a strong female character. She could pull it together when she needed to, but she was more of a hindrance than anything. And then Elsa Schneider, well, she was just a backstabber, until she finally realized I'm playing for the wrong team.
Mhm.
But of these 3, so Rob, which one would you pick to take along with you on your adventure?
I'm still going with Marion, dude. Not just because I like her, but dude, she's just a badass, man. Like, she strong, tough, doesn't take any crap, and then she definitely can hold her liquor. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
That's it.
Dude, I'm telling you, man. Anyone that can hold that kind of liquor and still do what she did, even the next following scenes after that, man, that's pretty badass.
And I second that with Rob. You don't even have to ask me, yo. Like, Miriam, yo.
I would put Willie in last, and
Look at
Marion
her,
is
man.
absolutely in first.
What a nice lady.
Yeah.
What a nice,
What a nice lady.
wholesome.
I would court her.
I did. So, apparently. So
Oh my god! I'll be like Miriam, y'all. Like Miriam, chill.
sweetheart, quit
Madam,
quit
let me
punching
get your coat.
I'm like, chill. That's and then she'll probably pressure you, be like, yo, get another shot. Yo, you can handle it. Meanwhile, like her head's spinning.
And she was okay, but I just Short Round Man stole the whole movie for me for that though.
Oh, yeah,
So it's hard. It's hard to like. I mean, she was there, but I'm like, oh yeah, Short Round.
Well, when I saw this movie, I was reading the novelization of it, and my dad was taking me to go see it, and I literally finished the book as I pulled into the movie theater. And I forget like what year did this one come out. It was like what 84, I think. That means I was like 12. So yeah, it was Indiana Jones and Short Round. I mean, I was just beginning to start going, hey, girls are cool, but I wasn't looking at Willie. I never looked at her and went, yeah. No, she was just, to me, she was just the chick that kept screaming, and that was it. And that was she was more of a hindrance to me. So I definitely related with what you just said, Rob. It was the hero and Indiana Jones's, well, for lack of a better term, his sidekick, his son. Because this was essentially his foster kid.
Right.
And you don't tell a kid you love them unless it's somebody you really care about. And this kid it was just him and Indy. So I definitely related to that. And speaking of Short Round, what does he bring to that dynamic between Indiana Jones and other characters?
I think short round is just like because even though like Indy, he tries to negotiate himself out of like situations and stuff like that. I don't think Indy wants to fight all the time. Like I don't think so. Like he wants to talk his way out.
Yeah.
Short round is straight to the point. Like yo, lady. Like yo, listen, Dame. Like listen, Dame. Like we're not listening to you. This is about this. We're doing that and everything like that. Like he's about his Short round is about his business.
Right.
Straight about the business, yo. And that's why I really like him because he's almost like Indy's like conscious on his shoulder when his head is kind of like getting distracted. All right. By the cute blonde haired girl. Getting distracted.
He grounds him in many ways.
Yeah.
He grounds Indy in many ways. Yeah. So when you said conscience, that's where I was gonna go. Rob,
he's always gonna be Data to me from Goonies.
Oh my gosh, and he's in that Oscar-winning movie, Everything.
Yeah, I gotta see that.
Once. Yeah, you gotta see that, dog.
I've heard a lot of good stuff.
It's trippy, but
it was pretty wholesome to see them two hug on stage too. That's a long time to know someone,
Right.
Well, I just saw this clip. It was at one of the premieres of Dial of Destiny, and Harrison Ford was being interviewed on this red carpet, and he walked up behind him. This was, of course, after the Oscars. This was just like maybe a week ago, 2 weeks ago. Okay. And he walks up behind him. He's like, "Shh, be quiet." And he walks up and he taps Harrison Ford on the shoulder, and he turns around and he goes, "Hey, you!" And he gives him a big hug, and he goes, "Look, you're all grown up now," and stuff like that. I mean, I really do think that considering that age gap, and it's not like this is really Indiana Jones and Short Round, but when you have that on-screen relationship with somebody, and Harrison Ford must have gotten attached to him, and just like a lot of people get attached to people, like I know Tony Danza considers, and so does Schwarzenegger for that matter, considers Alyssa Milano almost kind of like a foster daughter in a way, because they were in Commando and Who's the Boss with them, and they still they still talk all the time and all that stuff. So I think that it's kind of like I have two grown sons now, and I don't look at them as babies. I really don't. But to me, I see a kid. They could be 45 years old and I could be 90, and I could go, that's a kid to me. That's still a kid. So when he saw him on that red carpet, he probably said, "Yeah, that's that kid that I used to hang out with when making that movie." So, but Gene, absolutely, I do believe that Short Round is very much Indy's conscience. He keeps him grounded in reality, and he reels him back in when he's starting to go a little too far, because in this moment here,
here we go. Let's talk about that.
In this moment here, Indiana Jones is he's not really thinking. No, this is literally one of those moments where I believe he's going, 1 for you, 2 for me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you get your stone back, I get fortune and glory because this stuff's filled with diamonds,
Mm-hmm.
and the museum's gonna pay me a great deal. Fortune and glory, I found this great. And so when it came right to it, when it came right down to the wire, and Short Round had to wake Indy up after he was, you know, zonked out by, you know, by Mr.
Hit him with the torch.
Yeah, by
Yep.
Mr. Crazy here mulling around. You know, and then of course you had this going on too, and of course, you know, you betrayed Shiva, you know, and then the Stones are just like, we're out of here.
Can I interject?
Absolutely, always jump in.
So there's a meme that comes out during the holidays. Every time it comes out, I have to post it, and it's about Temple of Doom.
Okay.
It's about Homeboy, the crazy guy, the crazy guy with the orange mohawk, and he's like, "Last Christmas, I gave you my heart. Yeah. You shouted Kalimar, and it burst into flames."
I love that one, man. Yeah. You shouted Cali.
And it burst into flames.
I gotta see that now because that is not one of the memes I have for later.
Yeah.
You have that, dog? Oh, come on!
Did not find it.
Come on!
I'll do a specific search for it, dude. I have a ton.
I was gonna say, talk about a fashion trailblazer here too. I love the little shrunken head on top of the skull here.
Yeah, head on head.
Yeah,
head on head.
On head on.
Three heads are better than one. You know, and this is 3 heads are better than one.
It's like a Dr. Seuss thing.
But I think.
What up, John? Bro, what up, John? He's on the chat.
But he very much brought Indy back in, and he was just like, "What's important? We're important. Willie's important, even though she's annoying." And then best line in the entire movie is when in Temple of Doom to me is when he says when she says, "Indy, can we get out of here?" And he turns to the camera and he says, "Right, all of us."
Right.
Because we're not getting out of here. I'm taking everybody with me. I'm getting the stones, and we're shutting this shit down.
The kids out, everybody.
And there is a video out there now, folks. After this show, go check this video out. I have it in my list. I'm going to be watching it soon. It says why Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom is the best of the Indiana Jones movies. I want to hear their argument. I think when it comes to being a hero, I mean, the Cup of Christ thing, that was great. The Ark of the Covenant, great again. Basically the seat of God and the presence of God in there. Although if we want to get biblical, God is no longer there anymore, and we won't get into that because I know all about that.
This is not this type of show.
No, it's not that type of show. But if we're going to talk about fiction, God was there, had the presence of God, but God was also like, screw you guys. You guys are Nazis. You're dead. But this is where the hero really shows off because he saved everybody.
Mm-hmm.
He just didn't save his own ass. He didn't save his girlfriend's butt and his kid's ass. He saved everybody. Mm-hmm. Well, and it can be said that he saved everybody when he stopped the Nazis too, because they would have marched all over the face of the earth. But still, back to Short Round, I think he's the one who not only gave him the wake up call. It was just like, okay, fortune and glory, that's BS. What are we really here for? I agreed to come here for one reason, and so there you go.
He said, and then Short Round said, "I love you," and then burnt him with the torch.
And I don't think he, at that moment, I don't think he ever told him he loved him before.
Nah, it was burnt him said I love you and burnt him with the torch, and then he woke the hell up.
That's how I want to be told, that somebody loves me.
Nah, that's okay. Third degree burn, so fine.
It's okay.
We got comments.
Yeah, let's pop over to the chat here
comments.
real quick.
And Mr. Cleese Rio had a really good comment.
So we got
John saying, John, I'm so glad he came, dog.
John Brower, the man.
Good to see you, John. He says, love the indie movies. Great show, guys. Thank you. Mm-hmm. We're delighted to have you on. And then of course Mysticles. Having the three protagonists in Temple set a perfect option of play off each other's acting styles, and it went very, very well. It could be a risky move, but it definitely worked out. Absolutely. Absolutely. That is a really great point because, you know, you have these three different acting styles, but you have these three different, really different characters. And no matter how annoying she was, and of course, you know, the only woman around, you know, of course, hot blonde woman around, you know, what's Indiana Jones thinking? I get it.
He's thinking not with his head.
Right. He's not thinking with his hat. You know, he's thinking with his pouch instead. So I get that. But you got these three different people, and they all have a very interesting dynamic. So that's no fortune cookie, Dr. Jones.
That's Lauren, dude, from my page too. That's a cool dude too, man.
Oh,
son of a bitch.
It's nice, man.
Thanks.
We got some retro Rob viewers tonight.
Those are definitely no fortune cookie. So.
Awesome.
Oh God. So
I love it, man. Keep it going. Keep it going.
Now, what is the significance of the Ark of the Covenant in Raiders of the Lost Ark? Okay, so there's a historical and religious context here, as well as this portrayal in the film. Now, we're not going to go knee deep into the religious and historical so much. I mean, we do know this. The Ark of the Covenant was created to carry around the pieces of the broken tablet. It also had the staff of Aaron in it, and it also had a jar of manna in it. That's what I know from Sunday school. Okay. Also, you carry this thing around the city, like the Israelites did, and they pray and go around the city 7 times. They destroyed whatever, I can't remember what army it was. That army was in there. So just like Marcus said, any army that has the Ark in front of it is invincible. Marcus is incorrect because it has to be any army that believes in what that Ark stood for. Right. So it's kind of like a cross with vampires. You have to believe in that cross before it to work. Right. So it's kind of the same thing. Mm-hmm. So how else is it portrayed in the film? In what way or ways?
Rob, you want to go? You want to take it first? I'll come after you. I'm talking like the talk.
Like, what are you trying to? How is what portrayed?
How the Ark of the Covenant is like portrayed in the movie. So for the most part, like what I saw is that it's just like it's supposedly like this kind of like it's basically like a nuke.
I didn't fully understand it as a kid because as soon as they opened it, it's like it unleashed the undead or spirits that kind of went, and just kind of went through and just it seemed like they were tortured souls or something. I didn't really quite comprehend the whole.
Well, if you remember in the beginning of the movie when he's talking to these guys, they're looking at a photograph. For the army guys, and they're looking at a photo or a drawing, if you will, an illustration, right. And they said, "What's that coming out of the Ark?" And they said, "I don't know, fire, lightning, the power of God, whatever."
Yeah.
And so basically, God will use whatever tools He has at His disposal. So when that Ark is opened, He's going, He's not going to have a bunch of Smurfs come out and kill.
I know what it means.
Yes,
I think I know what it means. I think I know what it means.
See, that's enlightening to me because I didn't grasp it as a child, and then watching as an adult, I was probably drinking during that scene. I was just like, "Oh man, ghost."
Well, but you see, when it opened up, when they opened it up, it was like, "Wow, here's this great light show and all these spirits going around, and it's beautiful." And then all of a sudden, it turns on them and destroys them.
And then that's what I'm going with, right? So, like, the Ark is like almost like Ghost Rider. Now, Ghost Rider will grab you with the penance there,
Yeah.
And then all the evils that you've done in your life, like he turns it back on you and
Yep.
like burns your soul out of your body. That's what the Ark does. Like, mind you, right? These are all Nazis. All the people that are there, all right, including homeboy, the Hotep dude right here in the middle, right?
Belloc.
All right. Yeah, well, yeah. All these people have done atrocities, whether directly or indirectly in the world. And what the Ark did was turn it right back at them.
You think maybe those were the souls of the people they killed, maybe?
Could be.
Souls of people they killed, tortured, all right?
If we take the guy in the middle out right now, we're basically looking at a Nazi Pulp Fiction.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Pretty much, right? With the box. I mean, with the case.
Winston
right?
and Jules right here.
Yeah.
Or not Winston, but
what's in the box? What's in the box?
In the box. Yeah, but like it turned everything against them. That's what happened.
I will give you a little history lesson real quick.
Thank you.
And this is historically accurate as well as religiously accurate, because you can look it up not only in the Bible but in other.
We are really going there right now.
This was where the viewers start dropping. So.
Well, but
the views are dropping. Like, hey, it's part of it though. You gotta discuss it.
But it's also in other historical texts.
All right, here we go.
So they actually used to store this thing. God. And you know, I'm a believer, but there may be people who are out there. You won't insult me by saying, hey, I'm an atheist. I have good friends that are atheists, agnostics, Hindu, doesn't matter. I don't care. You know, you do you, I do me. So, but anyway, historically speaking, God said, build it this way. I want this temple built. I want there to be a special room in there. And we're going to put this special room that's going to be for the Ark only. And God, literally, his presence lived inside the Ark. And they had this great big, extremely heavy, massively heavy, about 3 stories tall, 30-foot. It was a curtain that separated the mercy seat, this inner chamber where this thing sat. Mm-hmm. Okay, and it separated that from the outer room, which went to an outer room. So it basically had a vestibule before they went inside the actual room where the Ark sat. Now, once a year, the main priest would go in there and offer up a burnt offering. Well, not a burnt offering. I believe he actually did a live offering right there on top of the lid, in the presence of God, to ask for forgiveness from all the sins of the people, you know, there, or the people who lived there or whatever. So basically what they had to do, and you were only allowed to enter that room one time a year, period. Mm-hmm. That priest, kind of like what Rob was saying earlier, that priest had to pray before he went in there, or he had to make sure that he was sin-free, that all of his sins were confessed before God before he walked in the room. If he forgets anything, the second he walks in there, and this is historically accurate, he would drop dead the second he goes past that curtain. So what they started doing then was tying a rope around the priest in case he forgot something, so you didn't have this dead body in there rotting, because nobody else could go in there.
Just yank him out.
They'd have to, so they would have to yank him out.
Wow.
That's a classic cartoon move right there.
Yeah. Yeah. So, but it literally was the presence of God in that room until a certain until a certain son of God came along and stopped that covenant.
Like, couldn't they trick the system? What if it was a leap year?
What if it's a leap year? Oh man, I gotta post this. Look at what Mr. Clee said.
That's a rough job.
It was a rough job. I mean, imagine that. You know, that's like working on a nuclear reactor and you have a hole in your suit before you go in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
That's
dead.
like Chernobyl when he sent people in to like, yo, go check on the reactor, see what's working. I'm like, dude, you see that dude's face when he came out of there? Like I'm not going in there.
No,
Island.
Not going in there. No thanks.
Island, dog.
No.
That'd be my luck too, man. I'd go into work that one day and they're like, "Hey, man, it's your turn to go into
Go near the death covenant.
Here, tie this rope on.
The death arc. Go near the death arc. Nah, I'm okay.
I got to go back 40 years of all the bad crap I've done, man. Forget that.
Well, let's switch movies here and a different artifact though. So
hey, this is a picture of Texas right now. It's how hot it is.
Basically, yeah.
Oh man.
Well, Perry Fractic shared something, and he said it was like 103 there in California and Los Angeles. So it's it's hot there, but not as hot as you guys are getting it. So,
yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's not hot here in Boston. It's just humid. So like I got my little mini AC in here. It's lovely. It's lovely in here. So I'm all set. I'm on some Rob status show right now. Rob, the AC's working, right? Like
dude, it's so nice in here, man.
Nice and cool.
It is.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, yo.
So the Holy Grail, what is the symbolism, and what is the personal journey does that Holy Grail represent for Indiana Jones himself? So what?
Say it again.
So the Holy Grail.
Mm-hmm.
What is the symbolism and the personal journey that the Grail represents for Indy?
Damn. Dog,
because
you got some loaded questions.
Yeah, because his dad was the Grail professor.
Right.
So, and his dad was always, kind of pushing him off, doing that kind of thing. I'm writing in my diary. I'm doing all this research. Leave me alone. I taught you self-reliance, that kind of a thing. So, this was not his forte. This was his dad's. And when Walter Donovan came to him and said, "Hey, we really need somebody here to help us find some stuff here, and we're looking for the Holy Grail." And he's like, "Yeah, right, dude." Mm-hmm. And there's like, "Well, maybe you need to talk to my father because he's the the Grail professor." And they're like, "No, well, we did, and your father's the guy who's missing." Mm-hmm. So, so to him, from my perspective, I think that what you get is from a personal journey. Now he's looking for his dad. He's not so much looking for the cup of Christ as he is looking for his father. He didn't like he told Chasm from the Brotherhood of the Cruciform Sword. He said, "I didn't come for the cup of Christ. I came to find my father." So if anything, he doesn't care about finding that. He just wants to find his dad. But at the same time, isn't that thing kind of a hindrance to him personally because of how much attention it took away from Indy growing up and even when he was, an adult? I mean, is that me or...
Yeah, but then you got to think that it was a divider back then, but then it truly brought them together in the end, though. And
absolutely.
that created the closure that perhaps Indiana Jones was seeking to have with his father.
Yeah.
So in a sense, the Grail was his father's love and acceptance, I think.
Well, you are hitting right on the head, and I'll take that even a step further because once Donovan did this and chose poorly, and then we got the right one.
Sorry, I probably should laugh at that.
Yo, the animation for that when it happened.
Yeah,
I just had Tales of the Crypt flashbacks all of a sudden.
I just remember when I watched it because I seen it in the movie theater. When it happened, it wasn't frightening. It was comical. Mm-hmm. It was like, look at him, like look, his hair's like growing. I'm sorry.
I think. Oh yeah, it was bad. The one in Raiders was better, because I mean that was very practical effects, but these were practical effects too. But it was
when
bad.
Black Hat Man melted, he was like, ah! His face was
it was literally made out of wax.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah,
that was even more funnier.
Yeah,
but they just sped it up. But this thing is healing Indy's dad as he's sitting there on the spot. But like Rob just said, it did more than just heal Indy's father. It healed a connection between a father and son.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's what it is. Like, I mean, Indy wanted to Indy wanted to find the Grail, but more of to find it to show his dad, like, look, like, even though you didn't, even though like we didn't really have like a good connection growing up, like look where I'm at right now. Like, I was actually silently following your footsteps, like
Yeah.
silently following your footsteps
Yeah.
and learning from you. And here's the pinnacle of me watching you as, like, as not only my mentor but my dad. And here it is, Dad. Here it is. Here it is. And then it's so fitting to the fact that like he went through it remembering what his dad would talk about. The probably nights his dad's like at the desk rambling about like what's going on, like the clues of the Grail, how to get through the trials and everything. And then he's like, "Look, Dad, like I remembered. Look at it." And not only that, but I can save you and
Yeah.
everything like that.
Yeah, he's
So,
he's looking for that acceptance and approval. Like it's a classic every son father. The chase that never ends. I mean,
Mhm.
yeah.
I'm sorry.
like,
I'm posting stuff up just
No, that's
to,
cool.
yeah.
DFD knows he saw the Crypt Creeper too.
Yeah.
Who knew the cure for baldness was to drink from the Grail?
Lauren says the way they could relate through archaeology, sharing a common bond. He was thinking, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It would appear that after a little while, it seemed that they would talk occasionally, but it was just like Indy was doing his thing, Dad was doing his thing, and they really didn't connect too often until, this. I don't think that until the years after Last Crusade, from a fictitious standpoint, of course,
Right.
I would all day long read some more adventures or stuff between Indy and his dad afterward, if they wrote it. I've never seen, because one of my things, I'll bring it up right now, is like I do have one Indiana Jones novel that I've never read, and I've had it for years and years and years. But there might be something out there that is that has Indy and his dad in it that is afterward. So I don't know. I do know that you do see Indy's dad early on in the Young Indiana Jones Chronicles, but you really don't see him much, and I don't remember a whole lot about that.
Yeah.
So let's see. So
Are we doing memes soon?
well, we'll be getting to that in a minute.
Yeah.
Now, do either of you two have a favorite action sequence from the trilogy?
Oh yeah.
Okay, Rob, go ahead first.
That's gonna be everyone's though, man. When he just pulls out that gun and just shoots the guy by the propeller. You know what I mean? Because that's everybody, man. At that point, he's just like, I've had enough of this shit. Like, I don't have time for this. This dude comes out here flexing, pulling off all this crazy stuff. Yeah, and look, he's got the after school crowd. It's 3:15. There's an ass whooping about to go down, and he's just like, I don't got time, man. So
Cool.
And anybody who knows or may not know, that was literally thought up by Harrison Ford himself, because they were a week behind in shooting.
Yep, I can see that, and it's hot out. He's wearing all that crap.
Oh, and
Yeah.
he had diphtheria.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so there he is, with the runs all the time, and his stomach's all messed up, and he was sick. So they're like, and the second he goes, Steven, I got an idea. And he goes, what? He goes, why don't I shoot the bastard? And he goes, I love it, because they were gonna. I guess they would have been practicing.
Do
like
some kind of weird exchange? Nah, that would have been whack.
Man.
No,
That makes sense.
I guess
He's like, we do it this way, or I'm pooping my pants.
well,
that's all right. Sword or gun. Like,
but it got them back on schedule, and they were able to leave that. So I mean, just like boom, they're right back on schedule, and it was just like, well, hell, I mean, he literally,
I'm crapping my pants. That's it.
Can you imagine shitting the film back on schedule? That's basically what he did.
I mean, the guy holding the sword looks like he's doing it right now.
Ah.
My favorite action scene has to be in Temple of Doom when they're riding the carts.
The mine
I mean
carts.
this is my first one, but my second one has to be Temple of Doom when they're riding the mining carts, and it's just wild. Like
It is. It's fast too.
it's fast too,
Yeah.
and it's just like, and like I'm watching this as a kid, I'm amazed. And I'm like, I want to ride that. Like I want to ride. Like,
Yeah.
I want to ride that. Like, and then like, oh, is this gonna be like at Universal? Like, cause I want to go there. Like, I want to do that.
Have either of you played Resident Evil 4 remake yet?
No, I haven't.
Okay, because there
I
is.
mean, I played the Oculus. No, the Oculus Quest is basically just a VR version of the original.
Right.
So
Yeah.
well, I haven't played the remake.
No, I never got all the way through the original, and I didn't put this in my review. But there are.
Oh, Lauren! Look what Lauren said. Wait! Look what Lauren said. Look what Lauren said.
Donkey Kong.
Yeah. Donkey Kong. Well, I was gonna mention that too, man. The Donkey Kong rail car.
My fault, bro. Yo, Scott, my fault. Go ahead.
Yes.
Well,
we ruin everything.
That's not ruining. That's putting spice on it, baby. There's a scene where you and Louise are in a mine carts, and you gotta make sure you don't go off the rails. You gotta shoot more of the guys coming up after you. I was like, man, this is another part in this movie. It's like Indiana Jones. I was like, they're totally ripping off movies left and right. So it was a great game. It really was. But
I'm glad you enjoyed it too.
Well, if I ever get to finish the end, so I mean, we're on 15 of 16, so we'll find out what happens.
Was your favorite scene? I think I might know it, but
I'm gonna see what you think, because I'll tell you what my number 2 is, and then I'll tell you what my number 1 is. What do you think? What do you think it is?
Does either 1 or 2 involve a really husky bald man and a propeller?
No. Oh no! From the first one.
No, okay.
No,
because that scene was pretty cool too, man. So
that would be.
And then Scott, you told me that's the same guy.
Yes. Yeah. I'll show you that real quick. Yeah.
Okay.
This is Pat Roach.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
He of course played both parts of the large thuggy guard, and of course the Nazi airman guy there. So
the strong man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
And he was a good personal friend of Harrison Ford's as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like from past movies, or just
they knew each other from past movies and other stuff, and they were actually buddies, I guess. So,
okay,
that's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope.
But he passed away about 2 years ago. I don't remember why or what, but still, and he was also a professional wrestler at one point in his career, and a stuntman. He was in tons and tons of movies. But my second favorite is the tank chase scene.
Oh yeah, dang.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
But my absolute favorite is in Raiders of the Lost Ark.
The pen is stronger than the
sword. Don't you see? It's like, oh, he was so goofy and fun. So fun. But no, my favorite is the truck chase scene when they're going out of Cairo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I love the truck chase scene because I have all the soundtracks, and I don't have it for the last movie or the current one that just came out yesterday or day before yesterday, but I can listen to those soundtracks and tell you exactly what's happening. I can hum the soundtracks like Peter on Family Guy, just going right along with it. Every single note, and I'm sure it. Because I looked at my wife one time, I said, "Lynn, watch this," and I'm like, and I started humming on. She goes, "Oh my gosh, how many times have you seen this movie?" I'm like, I haven't just watched the movie; I've listened to the soundtracks ad nauseum as well. So I know these things inside and out.
That's dedication.
Yeah, big time.
We stopped counting how many times I watched Raiders of the Lost Ark when we hit 400.
400?
I can't believe you were counting anyways. I'm sorry.
An old friend of mine and I, he gave me a VHS tape that had a copy of Raiders on it, and it had Jedi and I forget right offhand what the other film was.
Yeah.
And
It
I
was
used
somebody's wedding, probably.
yeah, Betsy's wedding.
They taped over it.
And
It.
he and I would call each other up and get on the phone. You know, we're like teenagers and be like, I'm going to start it up. All right, ready to hit play? Yeah. And we'd start the movie up and we'd start watching it for a little bit. And my mom would be like, all right, it's time for dinner. I'm like, all right, I'll call you back. So then I go have dinner, go do whatever. The movie's still running. And then the next thing you know, yeah, it's still in sync. It's pretty cool. You know, you're 14 and an idiot. You know, so that was.
So you guys would just watch it together over the phone?
It was basically old school stream party.
Basically, yeah.
Dang, man.
Back in the day. And then I wore that tape out, so my mom bought me a new one, and then I think I wore that tape out too because I don't have it anymore. So why would I get rid of it?
That's
But I wore
insane,
that
man.
Yeah.
I think I've seen it like maybe a couple times, but 400.
You
could probably just act it out right now.
It is my favorite movie.
I could say that about Aliens.
Really?
Aliens.
I don't think I've seen any great movie more than maybe 10 times most, maybe.
The only film that I can say, I mean, there's a few, but the only film that I know for sure that I am probably pretty damn close to, or even have passed that, is Revenge of the Nerds.
My most watched movie probably is Grandma's Boy.
I still need to see.
I think I've probably watched that at least 20 times.
No, and
with you. I watched
it with Rob on my birthday, yo. I watched it with Rob on the couch, and it was freaking phenomenal, dog.
I will have to watch it.
It was phenomenal, yo.
That's a movie I can just turn on anytime. Just watch it.
Phenomenal. I might watch it again this weekend.
Let's go back over here to the chat real quick.
All right.
Yeah, so wow, that's dedication. And Lauren also said, when you like something, hey, that's awesome, man. Yeah, and you know, I wish I would have kept that VHS that my mom gave me. If I ever find one that's just like that, because I do have a VHS over here on the table, but this one was really different. And she had ordered it specially for me. It had this gold foil on it that said Raiders and all that stuff. And it was really cool. And I still had the plastic on it because I'm a nerd. So it was just I taped it on there, you know, because I'm a great big nerd. So
no, I do that with old VHS. Still, the ones you preserved, like they're just cut enough to get the tape out.
Absolutely,
I have plastic on mine too.
And then you put it back in. It's just like you can feel the air coming out because it's sealed. Yeah, heck yeah.
Serve that joint, dog.
Back when we could order VHS off Columbia House.
Yeah, I believe she bought this off of Home Shopping Network.
10 movies for a penny. I think I still owe them money, actually.
That's good. No, my mom got it off of Home Shopping Network, and this package arrived one day, and she goes, I think I know what this is, because she used to order all kinds of shit, and she opens it up, and she goes, this is for you, and I go, oh my God, you know, it's just like I'd never seen the damn movie before, you know.
Yeah. You faked it?
No, I was like happy because I never owned a real copy. I was always watching that shitty copy that I had.
Yeah.
You know.
Which burnt out. So now
you see the lines on it, Indiana Jones going, listen, Marion, give me a kiss. You know, just you couldn't see anything anymore. The other movie was Star Trek 3. That's what the other movie was.
Now I want to watch your version.
Don't make me make it. I will. You know I will. This is the VHS copy.
Harbinger of Memes? Can we get into that? Harbinger of Memes?
Yeah, I think they were really good. Because I had one more point that I was going to bring up.
What's the last point?
Well, it was the Indiana Jones movies. I have two, but I'm just going to skip to the last one.
We're not over too bad. We normally only go about an hour and a half, so we have plenty. So
the Indiana Jones movies have been very influential in cinema, and they've been influenced by classic adventure serials, as we mentioned earlier, to the swashbuckling films of the past. So how did these films shape the style and tone of the trilogy? We already know that. Let's get to this one instead. How did Indiana Jones's films influence the adventure genre and subsequent pop culture references? I can think of one movie right offhand that I go, boom! This movie was born because of that. So, what do you think Indiana Jones influenced over time in cinema?
Gaming,
yes.
Gaming,
absolutely.
Like Tomb Raider. like
Yep.
Yeah,
Tomb Raider,
any type, the Mummy, any type of exploring type,
exploring stuff.
The Mummy. That is the first thing I thought of was the
yeah,
movie
the
The
Mummy
Mummy.
for sure. That definitely
And
had a good feel to
and
it.
Brendan Fraser, I know you're not watching, but if you're watching, I love the Mummy movies, and dude, I know you want to do another one, and by God, I hope they do. And I liked that fourth one.
Yeah.
The one with Jet Li. That movie
I'm
was
almost
great.
certain Brendan Fraser's watching right now. So
I think he probably is. You know,
Nah, he probably put the like up on the screen.
yeah,
all right. Well, I have we actually have 3 more segments. So I'll show you this real quick. So this is this is just the posters. I'll show you some of the cool posters. Besides, I will show you this real quick because, of course, Indy, Dad, and Sala and Marcus all had the opportunity to ride off into the sunset, and that was really cool. And I got to bring this up too. This was one of the best moments ever because he just said his name for the first time. He said, "Indiana, let it go," and that was basically it. That was the moment. You know.
Yeah.
So, but anyway,
it was a dog's name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're named after the dog. So, and then of course Mutt Williams names himself Mutt. Idiot. So, anyway, so a lot of these posters we've seen before, but some we may have not, and some of them are newer prints. So, I think and a lot of these I have no idea who made them. There is one company out there I will shout out to them because these prints are great and you can buy them from them.
Oh, that's nice.
That's nice.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
I like that one.
And some of these are just posters from around the world, like this one.
Oh yeah, that looks terrible.
That's terrible.
Yeah, I'm guessing that's from Southeast Asia.
I would guess so.
Because I've been there. I recognize their work.
Thriller minute stuff.
Oh
Now
my
this-
god! What is that?
This is from the board game.
Oh, I was gonna say that looks like a Neo Geo game, man.
Yeah. I used to have this board game, and matter of fact, they made 2 games. I sold.
Indy looks like the Punisher.
Yeah, he's got a cigarette hanging out. That's like a video game character, man.
All right, Marion, get over here.
Yeah.
Tired of your bullshit.
Dun, 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 dun. 3 packs
That's
a
classic.
day.
Love that one. I love that one too. That one's good.
I love this one,
Yeah,
yeah.
Kelly Ma. Look at his face, though. He's like saying it.
Kamima shatide.
Yeah, he looks nuts, man.
Now I do have this poster. I have not hung it up yet, and I bought this poster at the theater. It's the actual theater size poster.
The theater.
Now this is okay because it looks like that picture of Indiana Jones in the back is an actual photo.
Yeah.
So and I'm kind of like, it's all right, but they did, when it comes to the design of it, the organization of it, I dig it, but I think that they should go with a more stylized Indiana Jones, more.
It's too busy, man. It looks
Yeah.
like a collage I would have made in 8th grade.
That's so rude. That was a good one. I like that one. Yeah, Young Indy. There we go.
That's pretty awesome right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's good too.
Now this one is the one I was talking about. You can get this on. I think it's Gisli, and you can. It's 3 separate prints. Now this picture does not do it justice because if you look at the 3 individuals, and if you buy them all 3 together, you save like $15, and they're all, I think they're all about. I think they said the size was like, it wasn't like giant movie poster, but it was like 14 by 17 or something like that. I don't know.
Nice.
But they're absolutely beautiful. And I tried looking them up again today and couldn't find the website. So I'll have to see if I can find it.
Okay.
All right. So we'll go back to that here in just a second. Because
memes.
we know what that means.
Yeah.
Yes, exciting.
Yeah.
Say it, dog. Let's keep talking about it.
We know you're man. You've been asking for 10 minutes.
I know, dog. We're gonna harm to the meme. So I led off of the meme. Okay.
Yes, you did. So what if all the Indiana Jones movies are just dreams that Han Solo was having while he was frozen in carbonite? Ooh.
Maybe.
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe.
That's pretty.
One does not simply look inside the Ark of the
Oh my
Covenant.
God!
No.
Look, his jaw's down by his neck. Oh my God! He looks like a Pizza the Hut. Remember from?
Yeah, from Spaceballs.
Yeah.
The Spaceballs.
Like, tastes so delicious. He's like eating himself.
Oh, my God.
Delicious.
Yeah.
Oh my
Nasty,
gosh.
dude.
On my face.
Now, I don't know if this is actually from his real account. I don't think it is. I don't see a blue check mark, so.
Oh, did you
Nah,
use that?
that-
You should use that one I sent you, Scott, where it was like Dana from Ghostbusters looking in the fridge, and then she sees him.
I was going to, and I saw this one, and I went, and then I forgot to, so.
That's all right.
All right.
That meme belongs in a
the
museum.
museum. Yes. Hence the Christmas one.
Yes.
Oh, that's funny.
Me as a teenager, my parents' vodka, and this water will suffice. Nobody will know.
Got him.
Got him.
Got him.
Everything
is healed. No
trace of a
trace.
life-
Go ahead.
Oh, okay.
Everything's healed. No trace of a lightsaber. No trace. No trace of the lightsaber. How is it possible? I chose.
Chose wisely. So that's reference to when it's Kylo Ren, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to be.
It used to be. You're Han Solo? Used to be. Indiana Jones and the afternoon nap.
Yeah. This is the new movie. That's what that's.
That does make him look really terrible right now.
Yeah, it's like Uncle Carl, the guy who used to be like, the janitor or something. He's like 400 years old. That's him. Right? He looks like Asian Indiana Jones right there.
Yeah,
doesn't he?
this picture saddens me.
Yeah. I mean, he's more lively than that. Come on.
That's why I don't want to see the new one until it's like on TV, maybe.
I know we've all seen this before. How do we?
Yeah.
I've always said that. Not about Dale, but Chip. I was like, it's freaking Indiana Jones.
Now, a lot of people don't know this, but a lot of people do, that the original casting for Indiana Jones was Tom Selleck, and he could not get out of Magnum PI, so they had to go on with.
Oh,
and then,
I had no idea.
And then in the very last season of Magnum PI, they did an episode called Raiders of the Lost Ark, and he is actually dressed up in Indiana Jones garb, and there was somebody doing a crime, and they were doing it like they were fashioning it after a movie, and he keeps going, "What movie is this? What are they doing? Is this King Solomon's Mines? What is this?" And it's like, no, Maltese Falcon is like, nobody was getting it. He
didn't have a whip though, right?
It's been a long time. He might have. It was funny though. It was.
Do you
funny
think that Tom Selleck would have kept the mustache as Indiana Jones though?
I think so.
That,
but then again, maybe not, because he shaved it off many a time. So.
Yeah, that would have been weird.
Get rid of the trash stash, my guy.
That would have been weird. And her sleep.
Talk in her sleep.
Snowman.
You banged my girl?
Show the Connery Jeopardy episodes.
Yeah. Shuck it, Trebek. Shuck it long and shuck it hard. If anyone needs me, I'll be in the fridge.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll be in the fridge.
You know how he got his job as for Star Wars?
How?
Well, he was on American Graffiti, but wasn't he like a carpenter or something?
Carpenter, yeah. He was discovered as a carpenter.
Yeah. Because
Wow,
I never saw American Graffiti, and
American Graffiti is awesome. It's a really good movie, but one of the cool things in there is if you look at the license plate on Harrison Ford's car, it's THX 1138, which was also a
George's first movie.
Yep. So
That's
and then
really
of course later on became THX Sound, right?
Yeah.
Let's check out a couple more comments here. So Lauren says no way, and then of course that's no. So I do have our last
one,
our last little segment here, if you will, and it is something new that we've never done before, but specifically for this one, this is
where stuff goes wrong. If we've never done it,
like something new.
We've never done it.
It'll be all right, trust me.
Okay.
I know what's happening.
Yeah, so this is show and tell. Now, if you guys have anything there you want to show off, you go ahead and go first.
I do.
I don't have anything.
I'll have to get
I
up,
wasn't
though.
aware of this.
Gene, how dare you?
I don't.
Gene, do you have any Indiana Jones stuff though? I didn't see any last time I visited you that I noticed.
Nah,
Anyways,
I don't
Yeah.
have.
Yeah, he's got other cool stuff though.
I'm a Star Wars guy.
That's what- yeah. You do have cool Star Wars stuff.
Yeah.
I didn't even haul all my stuff out. My wife had to remind me, what about this and this? And I'm like, I'm not bringing all that out. So,
Okay.
what do you got, Rob?
I got a couple things. I got to get up and go get them though. So
Get up and go get them.
I never got out of my board shorts today from swimming, so don't judge my legs.
Hide them behind the couch. There you go. See, you can't see nothing. You're fine.
That's good. You're not missing anything.
Yeah, I don't have no indie stuff. Like at
Not
all.
even any games?
Not even games. Not
Really?
even a Lego game. Nothing. Yeah.
No kidding.
Nothing. It's funny because before this episode, for some reason, I don't know, maybe my phone was listening to me.
Yeah.
Like I just got a bunch of YouTube stuff about like Indiana
right.
Jones games. Square Pegs did a
Yeah.
video, so I watched this joint.
Angry.
And I've got those
Square
back
Pegs.
there on the shelf, but I was like, I'm not bringing out the Lego games.
AVGN just came out with the Indiana Jones video too.
Yeah, watch that too.
All right,
Definitely.
so
Yeah.
I've got my Atari 2600 Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Hey,
You got one? Yeah, I figured you
me
would have it.
too.
Yeah, I knew you would.
I feel so left out.
And then I just got all
You
the.
got a box. Yeah.
I've got just the 3 VHS. I got the variant cover of Temple of Doom.
Oh, nice.
Hey, me too.
Nice.
Did y'all plan this? Did y'all,
And then-
y'all
No,
plan this?
no.
The Last Crusade.
I actually have two of them, but I left the other one out in the living room.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
And then of course the Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Yeah, that's the one I got. Now the one that I want to get, like I said, I got to do an eBay search or something. I got to find that foil one again.
I've got the DVDs too, but and then my only physical game I have
Yeah.
is the Staff of
Staff
Kings.
of Kings. Now I'm
Yep.
looking for that now because
Yep.
I only have the Lego ones, and then I've got this other one I'll show you in a minute. But yeah, have
Oh,
you played
yeah,
it yet?
I do have a couple of Lego ones too. They're over there, but yeah, I do have the Lego. I have both Lego Indiana Jones.
So Jay did say that he really liked it. And he was just now getting into it. I've never
Yep.
played that one, and I've been
Really-
looking for it.
Really good, really good. The motion controls are not annoying on this one.
Okay.
You actually feel like you're using the whip. You can actually swing across stuff, and the fighting mechanics are really, really great and intuitive. It's
Cool.
So I was impressed, honestly. I thought it was just a shovelware, crappy, probably whatever Wii title that would come out, and I think I got this for like $7 in Florida when I was visiting my folks.
Oh wow, that's a good. Well, I mean, it's
yeah.
only about 20 now, I think, ish with shipping, but that's a good price.
Yeah, and I'm digging it. I'm probably like, this is another game I'm about halfway through. So,
Well, Jay kind of inspired me to do an adventure thing myself. So it won't, of course, mine won't be like his because you know me. So yeah, I'll make sure I, make it real crazy. So I'm about to take this out for a second. So my show and tell, and of course, here's my Raiders. Now I'm not going to show you everything here on the table.
yeah, I could see that's a pretty awesome pile of stuff, though, man.
Here is
I'm
my
left out.
sealed copy of
Okay.
Raiders of the Lost Ark, which I need to get one of those plastic thingies for. Now, back in the day, when you were playing that game, they had this phone number you could call. You could call Atari and say, hey, I need a hint list. And be like, oh, okay. So they would send you out this really cool hint list, and it can give you hints on playing the Raiders of the Lost Ark game. And the paper is really, really cool.
Oh wow, look at that.
And then like you could, and so I called like several times and got, I got many of those. Gave one to a buddy, to my practically my brother. I have two brothers, if you will, my brother Greg, and then I of course colored this one myself. But then this one was just like white paper. So but then they actually gave you could call for the hint sheet or you could get for the solution sheet as well, and this thing folds out into a big poster.
So they mailed that to you?
Yeah, they mailed it, and it was free.
Wow.
And then it has all the maps of every single room in the game on the back.
That's
And
crazy.
of course, I had to ruin it as a kid and color it, you know.
Yeah, but I mean, you didn't know back then. None of us did.
Well, it's just like, that's the thing too, is it's mine. I'm never gonna get rid of it. And if somebody goes, oh, dude, I'll buy that for me. Here's $100. I'd be like, take a hike. So, but speaking of my buddy Greg, so this, he should be watching. And if he's not, that's fine. But if he is, that's cool too. This was once his, and I begged him to sell it to me, and you know, because it was one of the issues of Mad that I never got hold of.
Oh, it's a Splash. I was wondering the mermaid. Now I see Splash, the
Splash.
movie. Yeah, okay.
And then of course my Cracked mag. So I got my Cracked, but they didn't have any Mads when I went to go. But he got hold of that. So eventually, years later, I'm like, dude. He goes, oh, I don't care about that anymore. You know, give me a couple bucks or whatever. So he may have even given it to me. I don't know.
That's funny.
And then now this company is still in existence. Do you remember? Oh, no, I forgot the name of the place. The movie. There used to be the movie store. They had movies and stuff in the malls.
Oh, Suncoast.
Suncoast. They still exist. There's actually one in Dayton.
Oh, no way! I thought they were all gone.
No, I've checked, and there's like, I believe there is one in Texas somewhere, but you'll have to check. Now, even during the pandemic, I checked, and that place was still open. It may have closed since then. I don't know. But they used to sell Premiere Magazine's movie scripts. So these are the actual movie scripts. So you can actually, read along if you want to. Oh, and he's so funny.
But you don't need to because you've seen it 400 times.
Yeah. And then of
why
course,
do you need a script? You've seen it so many times. Like,
ah,
that's just me though. So
Because we know Scott's brain, Gene, and I'm telling you, he's gonna make his own one day.
and of course, I just got Emperor's Tomb. I used to own this game, and my copy was really crappy.
Yeah.
So I just I went in there to get the other one that you have.
Yeah.
And Rock'em Sock'em in Bowling Green had this one, and Lynn goes, "Hey, here's this, haha." And I go, "Oh, I was looking for that too." And it's in exquisite condition.
nice.
It's just beautiful. But then here's where we jump into, because I've got a couple books back there. I got my Monopoly, but I have my Indiana Jones Lego set here with Indy and his dad on the motorcycle, and it is in played with condition. And this thing, I can't believe how much this thing's worth.
Yeah, it's nuts, man. The new sets even alone are like $30 for those.
And then now Lynn, back a few years ago for my birthday, she got me some, because I was collecting the Indiana Jones characters that were coming out, and there were 3 of them that were very rare. And I don't know if she got them on eBay or what. Now all the other ones are all in played with condition. I have them all set out, threw away all the stuff, but they all come with this top secret little box, and it would have like a piece in there that is like an artifact from Indiana Jones or whatever. So you might get like I don't know. There's all kinds of stuff, like the head of the staff of Ra and stuff. So, of course, that was young Indiana Jones, and that one's never been out of the box. Neither of these other two. And there's, of course, Henry Jones Sr.
Wow. I've never seen those. Those are pretty cool.
And the Grail Knight.
Okay.
All the other characters were very common. Marion, Willie, whoever, the Thuggy Guard, Indy, different Indies. I've got them all, but I got them locked away over there someplace. And like I said, I've also got the DVDs and the Blu-rays, and I've still got other crap. And then I was at a store. It must have been like a Books A Million or something like that. Maybe it may have even been a Walden Books years ago. And I've had this for a really long time. But it's this little storybook, and it's just like you're reading, just reading the book, and it's got all these little illustrations. So I should start reading this to my 4-year-old. And then their heads exploded. Oh. Good night, sweetheart. So.
Oh.
Probably leave that part out.
Yeah, probably. And then I do have my mugs or my glasses, though. Now, I have one set. These were from Blockbuster. I do have one set that's never been out of the box, and they're in there in the kitchen cabinet, and I wasn't going to get them out. And then I've got the entire set, and it has all 4 up to the 4th film on here. But the other 3 are missing. I think I have them over in storage. So, but I just found this one this week. And I was like, why has this been in a box? I remember I was telling you I found a box in my bedroom under a bunch of boxes, and I'm like, why is there stuff from the kitchen in the bedroom? So I found that, so I was just real happy to grab that. Gene, you were going to say something?
Nah, nothing. Just when because I don't have nothing to say.
well,
Wrapping up.
well, that is the end of that segment. Yay. So we might do some more show and tell stuff like later in the future.
Yeah.
Please tell me ahead of time.
I will. So like
Okay,
whenever we
I had
do
no
anything
idea.
like that, and anybody watching, we will be doing a show and tell segment occasionally.
Good thing we didn't for RoboCop. Then I'd have to clear that whole shelf off.
I have like 3 or 4 things for RoboCop or 5, but not as much
Like
as you.
5 trips, man. You guys would be like, I'm out of here.
Yeah.
Hold on, I gotta get more off the
Dave
shelf.
said, "Is there a new Indiana Jones coming out?" I thought I saw something about that. Wow, Dave, you didn't know? Yeah, it came out on Friday. It's called The Dial of Destiny.
Nah, he said a game. He said a game. There's a new
game. As a matter of fact, there is a new
it.
game I saw in the works, and I don't know the name of it or when it's coming out, but I did see that there is a new game. Yeah, game. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. But from what I've seen of the in progress stuff on it, it looked pretty good. So, but you know how projects are these days. You never know if it's going to come out or not. So,
or finished.
We will see.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, I think that is it for Indiana Jones tonight. So, tell us where we can find you, Gene. Where can we find you on the web? What is the best places that you like to hang out?
So I've been liking. I have a YouTube page. Caps Off Gaming with Technist, but if you just put Caps Off Gaming one word, you'll see it pop up. I usually respond to my Facebook page. I'm on school break because I'm a teacher, so some school's out right now. So I'll definitely get back at my replies more often, and I do have an Instagram too as well. So yeah, man, and I'll be streaming on YouTube too, definitely.
I should start streaming a little bit here too myself. I think I will. I think I will while after season 2 wraps up. Maybe I'll do a little streaming just to kind of relax and stuff.
Yeah.
As opposed to
it's fun. It's fun. It's chill.
Yeah.
Man.
So, but yeah, definitely check out Gene's channel and check him out on Facebook because there's not many people that can give me a good laugh. But just by listening to Technish here and when he's doing his thing. And then my wife and we were watching the one that you just did with Shatterhand, and it was a very nice tribute to your friend. And then you were talking about Shatterhand, and I'd already watched it, and I was watching it a second time, and she goes, "This is great," and I'm like, "I told you," and she'll chime in and watch something that I'm watching on my phone occasionally, but we were just eating dinner, and we were watching your channel, and Harley was off playing already; she'd already eaten. So we're sitting there watching, and she goes, "This is hilarious," and I go, "I know. It's what do you think I'm watching?"
Oh, thanks, man. It's like you. The way I run it is like you're on the couch right next to me. Rob can attest to that because he was right on the couch with me. In March, So yeah. Man.
Well, Rob, where do we find you, sir? I think I know. But to the good people who don't know, where do we find you?
I'll be at the pool this week with my kids.
Hey, yeah. Don't get sunburned.
I already did, man. My legs are pretty gnarly, but I'll get over it.
Oh, no, Rob.
Yeah, man. I was like, I'm just going to get a base coat. And then, everything's on fire right now.
He's on fire.
Yeah, no, I'm on Facebook. Nothing's crazy. Just Retro Rob on Facebook.
Retro Rob on Facebook. And you all
He's the guy with all the Nintendo zappers pointing at his face.
Yeah. But he's fine, though, because they're the orange ones, so he's okay.
Yep.
Yeah, he's okay. What about you, Scott?
You silly folks watching me know where to find me here on Game Closet. I mean, the Video Vault Live is just something we do strictly for fun, and we used to have it on a separate channel, and it might go back on a separate channel one of these days, but we thought that the Game Closet folks would probably dig it, and so I do my silly videos here, sometimes some shorts and things like that here on the Game Closet channel. And of course you can find me hanging out over on the Game Closet Facebook page occasionally, but that's where I just kind of check in and say hi to Rob and everybody else, and I say hi to Gene and Dumpster Fire Dad and whoever else might be hanging hanging out there, Resi and whoever else. So that's
we got
where
Six
I'm usually
Goblin and everybody, man. It's
Yes,
like a
and
huge
Six Goblin.
Bunch of people, man.
so many names.
Yep, so many names. So, but anyway, thank you all for joining us on this Sunday night for our little Indiana Jones soiree.
Yeah.
I appreciate you both also dropping by for this, and to our gentleman who had to tap out because he was smelling too much glue, putting his house together. Johnny, we missed you, but we'll catch you soon.
Johnny Graffs, man.
And thank you all for joining us. We will see you. We will see you all very, very soon. Have a great weekend and a safe 4th of July, Independence Day as well. So we'll see you soon.
Watch out them fireworks, man.
Keep them fingers.
Yeah.
Have a good night.
Yeah, man.